Hello dear readers and subscribers. As always, here at CAI, we aim to have our finger at the pulse of the contemporary art world in order to empower artists, collectors or art enthusiasts in general. As a result, I'm very pleased to present this new and upcoming ongoing series of highlighting specific contemporary art trends. In today's video, we'll be analyzing the trend of mark making in abstract painting, encompassing 5 artists who are leading the trend in the past and today. As always, our list articles and videos are made possible with the generous support of Squarespace, the #1 website builder for artists. For more information, I will leave a link in the description below, including a discount code of 10% off using Contemporary10 for your Squarespace website. So, that being said, what is mark making? Mark making is a very powerful and notable trend in abstract painting today. Various strokes, dots, lines, textures and patterns are drawn or painted loosely, controlled, or expressively, imbuing the canvas with the artist's signature. This act sits between painting, drawing, and writing, using traces to build a composition. This unconventional and enigmatic application of the medium can occur in various mediums, from using chalk sticks or oil pastels up to simple pencils or acrylic paint or oil paint. By doing so, the composition is being built as if it has something very rhythmic to it and also very personal, a personal writing signature of the artist. To be able to understand and grasp this almost sensory experience and impact of mark making, I would suggest that we have a look at 5 leading artists that have been dominating or initiated this very trend. We start, of course, with Twombly. At the root of mark making, as we know it today, was Twombly. He was born in 1928 and passed away in 2011. The American artist is renowned for his very energetic and spiritually charged gestural vocabulary. His work diverged significantly from that of his contemporaries as he sought to infuse his abstract style with elements drawn from ancient, classical and modern poetic traditions, which was the genesis of mark making as the subject. In the mid-1950s, after extensive travels across Europe and North Africa, Twombly emerged as a pivotal figure in the art world. His work, which integrates narrative, language and personal symbolism, ranges from the mythological to the intimate. In the late 1950s, he relocated to Italy, where his vibrant diagrammatic works combined erotic allusions and abstract elements. This period's bright palette later shifted to the muted greys and blues of his blackboard paintings, characterized by white, chalk-like scrawls that suggest classroom blackboards. He illustrated how these scribbles and scrabbles could become something entirely else. A new way of painting was born, and it will redefine the landscape of abstract painting up to this very day, as is illustrated with the upcoming 4 contemporary abstract painters. Starting with Oscar Murillo. Born in 1986 in Colombia and now based in London and Nairobi, Murillo is celebrated for his very dynamic and diverse artistic practice, which is deeply invested in themes of cultural exchange and circulation of ideas, languages, and everyday objects across global boundaries. A great example is, for instance, Murillo's ongoing project Frequencies, which involves canvases affixed to school desks around the world, capturing the spontaneous mark making of students. His personal paintings and marks are tremendously energetic and often cover the entire surface of the canvas, distinguishing himself from his other mark making colleagues, in which there is a more spatial relationship between the background and the foreground as the marks. This is something we notice specifically with our next artist, Mehretu, born in 1970 in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. Mehretu is a prominent artist who lives and works in New York. She delves into the layered histories of places and times, reflecting on both geological eras and contemporary social phenomena. Her works are therefore dynamic visual explorations of social behavior and the psychogeography of space, providing a vibrant articulation of modern experiences by the manner of complex compositions and particular patterns and her signature marks. Up next we have Xiyao Wang, who has quickly established herself as a leading figure in the world of abstract painting, currently residing and working in Berlin. The Chinese artist is celebrated for her dynamic and very immersive artworks, characterized by a unique use of color, volume and texture, Wang's artistic technique is diverse, incorporating oil and acrylic paints, but also chalk, graphite and oil sticks. She masterfully balances the interaction between her physical movements and the canvas, creating expressive, multicolored lines that suggest expansive landscapes and fluid motions. These elements are arranged into lyrical compositions against soft pastel backgrounds, resulting in paintings that are both harmonious and vibrant. We conclude our list with Frederic Anderson, in which the mark is perhaps the most present here as a subject. Frederic Anderson, born in 1973 in Luxembourg, is a distinguished artist known for his dynamic and almost emotive approach to painting. Currently residing and working in London, Anderson is fascinated by the expressive potential of gestural mark making. The canvases often begin with surfaces that exhibit traces of wear, such as dirt or fingerprints, something we also saw with, for instance, Twombly, which inspires his initial marks. His paintings are characterized by their energetic jots, scrawled lines, and spontaneous marks. Anderson's process involves the use of self-made paint, created from pure mineral pigments, sourced from semi-precious stones like tourmaline and lapis lazuli. This practice allows him to achieve rich, saturated color fields, which he overlays with delicate sprayed lines, creating a complex interplay of texture and form. There are numerous other artists who are making headlines in the art world with abstract mark making. It's a very powerful and present notable trend in today's art world, and I'm very curious to hear your thoughts on this trend or other artists working within this sub-niche in painting. Feel free to make any suggestions for other trends that we currently see in contemporary art today for our upcoming videos within this series, and I very much look forward to chat with you soon in the comments. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Feel free to watch our video on abstract painting today next. Support us on Patreon and please consider subscribing to stay posted for more contemporary art. Bye.